Welcome to Fast Effect Double Speed Magic the Gathering from ELD's Time Vault Games. In Bellingham, Mass, we've got a classic legacy matchup here, Death and Taxes versus Burn, with a little bit of spice, as Jason is running the new Wheel of Misfortune. Mother of Runes going to serve to be a real pain for Burn to deal with. Typically going to require additional burn spells. And now Thalia really going to muddy the waters. An Eidolon of the Great Revels. And this is a no-go as far as Jason attacking. He has 4 power on board, but it can't swing in to this Thalia with that first strike. Now on top of it, a Stoneforge Mystic likely to grab the always dangerous Batterskull. Of course, dangerous for being a 4/4 body, but also can gain life. And no, Heather's actually going to go with the Umezawa's Jite to try and get this Eidolon of the Great Revels off the board, presumably. Or perhaps she already has the Jite in hand. We've got a 2-mana Chain Lightning going up top. And Jason at this point just going to need to throw that burn at Heather's face. Riftbolt gets suspended. And of course, that Batterskull coming down. That is usually the indication when your Stoneforge Mystic isn't grabbing Batterskull in this matchup. And now, Sword of Fire and Ice just making an absolute mess of things, gaining a slew of life for Heather, and taking down Goblin Guide. Instead of the Eidolon at that point, Heather's happy to have the Eidolon hanging around as those extra increments of 2 bleeding off of Jason's life total just help her cause. She doesn't need to play any more spells at that point. And Heather picks up game number 1. Props for having the smartphone on camera. Looks great. Keeps the life totals clear, which are very important part of this type of matchup. Death and Taxes versus Burn. Very life total dependent. There are a ton of games on the channel where, as I'm doing commentary, the life totals are largely irrelevant, or just one side of the table ends up being relevant. A lot of decks can actually win with either infinite damage or near infinite, or just, doing more than 20 damage in a match where there is no life gain. For example, Eureka Tell getting an Emrakul and a Gristlebrand down, for example. That's just going to one-shot you. But this is a matchup where every point of life is going to be fought over. Death and Taxes does not generally hurt itself with its mana base, as it's just basic planes. Occasionally you'll see a Horizon Canopy in there, which can help you out a little bit, but it's very rare. And we've got a Lava Spike into an Eidolon, which lines up interestingly against this Aether Vial, as that is going to prevent Heather from casting a lot of spells. She's going to double down on this and get another Aether Vial going. Goblin Guide enters, and 4 damage comes across. 2 mana open. And Mother of Runes comes in during the end step. And this going to get increasingly difficult for Jason to turn sideways into this board. Even as it is right now, Jason stands to lose one of these creatures by attacking, though he may not have any option. It may just be the only thing you can do is just try and get in that extra damage. We'll see how highly he values this Eidolon. At this point, I think probably not that highly. I think it's worth the risk to just get in the damage. Things aren't going to get better if you just wait it out. And really, Aether Vials can easily make it so Heather never has to cast another spell to win this game. We'll see how Jason plays it. He's got another mountain. And Stoneforge Mystic coming in. Grabbing Batterskull. Now, mercifully, Smash to Smithereens and any type of artifact destruction will not be stopped by Mother of Runes. A lot of times people conflate the batter skull with the germ in their thinking. And it's really important to keep those as two separate entities. It's kind of exacerbated by the fact that you don't actually tap batter skull or the germ token to attack. A lot of the times when people attack, they'll leave the equipment untapped. And we got a lava spike to the dome. And 4 mana left. What is this 4 mana going to be doing? Stoneforge Mystic during the end step puts in Batterskull. She gets the untap. I am trying to imagine what Jason could have in his hand here. Is it just lands? A smash to Smithereens. But Flickerwisp is here to save the day. Grabbing Batterskull back to the hand. And I fear that was not the time for that smash. Getting the 3 damage in from it, really important at these life totals. Batterskull coming back. And Stoneforge Mystic able to come in off of Aether Vial and put in an artifact. So the original Stoneforge putting in the Jite, while Aether Vial brings another Stoneforge to the yard. And Flickerwisp picking up the Jite, pushing through a bunch of damage, gaining some life. 4 more life at the ready, as this Jite can gain even more. And that is it. And yeah, it was a couple of lands left for burn. Tough to get flooded out in this matchup, but Heather taking every opportunity there to just leverage her advantage and close that one out in 2. That is all for this one, but don't worry, there is a lot more. You can check out our older videos, and we're always putting out new videos from ELD's Time Vault Games in Bellingham, Massachusetts. If you want to help the channel, of course, you can like, subscribe, share, tap that notification bell so you can know the next time our new videos come out. Thanks for watching.